Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Freya, the Mount Washington Medium. Sorry, running a little bit late here. I had a call run over. So I'm sorry we're late here. But let's get the collective energy for this Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. So collective energy affecting you that you could be influenced by and those around you. Look at that major arcana coming out, the world card. Okay, just as I channel messages here, so it is more than the interpretation of the card. And I'm hearing like the need for the closing of cycles, possibly karmic cycles. So this could be a day where we're in an energy of like focusing on our life, repeating patterns in our life, things that aren't serving us anymore. It's an energy of like figuring it out is kind of what I keep hearing. Figuring out the loops, figuring out the cycles, and where we need to create change in our lives for the betterment of our lives. Okay, so that's coming through as a channeled message. So you could be a little more inward focused, less talkative here today, and keep that in mind that others could be in that energy as well. So it could be a day where people are a little less talkative, a little more to themselves. As we interpret the card, the world card is, the closing of karmic cycles. It's the balancing of opposing forces. It's the, we can see this person is like literally up in the clouds. So for some of you, this is an energy of like coming back to reality. I'm just hearing, particularly for some of you, you're on a spiritual path or you're on a spiritual journey. I'm sorry about this. I got this damn auto adjusting camera thinking it would be helpful as I hold cards up to get a close up. And it's just been like a major annoyance, to be honest. So I'm sorry about that. All right, so where was I? So there could be some of you that are on a spiritual journey, and the spiritual journey has you in the 5D a lot, or your thinking is in the 5D a lot. And this common saying is coming to my mind, and I don't know who to give credit to for the quote, but there is a quote that I'm hearing here, and it is that we cannot be so spiritually inclined that we are of no earthly good. So, and with this message of balancing opposing forces, okay, our spiritual nature versus, us being here in physical bodies, we still need to be able to operate in this physical world. Okay, here we go again with the camera. I wonder if it's is that better? So for some of you, this is a bit of like getting your head out of the clouds, coming back to earthly focus, to our obligations, our needs here, to the needs of the physical body, I'm hearing as well. Some of you could be thinking more about how to take care of your physical body, starting a diet, exercise routine, things of that nature. Those types of things could be coming into focus for many of us today. And for others of you, okay, this is an energy of coming out of the clouds in terms of like you've been living in a fantasy world, or you've been obsessive, and we need to like get out of the clouds here and come back to reality and look at things from an objective, realistic point of view. And that is not meant to be harsh. That is not meant to deflate anybody or burst bubbles. That is a message. This is a high vibrational energy. So it's a message that comes with the loving intention of you feeling better. Obsession is not a good feeling place to be. And so releasing and allowing you to focus on other things, to focus on yourself, your own energy, your own well-being. It is to make a positive impact for you. Okay, and again, keep in mind with the collective energy, others could be experiencing this as well. So you could have that one friend that just lives in a fantasy world. And you could feel really challenged today, really wanting to say something to bring that person back to reality. In the closing of cycles, or the need to close cycles, the need to evaluate, identify the cycles, the repeating patterns, the repeating belief systems or thought patterns even, and to make efforts to close them out because they're lowering your vibration is kind of the sense that I get. Okay, and we're just going to do earth, air, fire, and water here today. So if you're an earth sign, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Another major arcana, the moon sign. The moon sign. The moon card. Okay, so increased signs and synchronicities. You get a boost to your natural intuition today. If you have abilities, they could be heightened today. And again, the universe, your spirit guide, source, whatever term you want to use, is they're always talking. Okay, let's get that straight. They're always trying to get through to us. But if you're an earth sign, more is getting through today is the sense that I get. This is also an energy of the possibility that some of you could uncover unknowns. You could come to some realizations, or you could uncover some hidden truths about something or someone. And this could come literally from another person here in the 3D, or this could come as a message from the universe or your spirit guides. Okay, and this is all kind of like a part of your path, is just kind of what I'm hearing. There could be something profound that is uncovered today that sets you on a different path, or that clarifies your path for you. Okay, air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Another major arcana, my goodness. Okay, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, tough day for air signs. This is a lower vibrational energy. With the Devil card, there's no getting around it. Okay, it didn't come out reversed. It's right here for all to see. So we could be really dragging our feet today. This could be a day where we just want to kind of like pull the covers up over our head and just, you know what, I'm not going to do today. I don't do today. I don't want to participate. This is feeling bound, feeling chained to obligation. If you are a person or know somebody who is struggling with any type of self-deprecating behavior, addictions, things like that, you or that person could be particularly struggling with that today. Specifically, if they've been on the bandwagon, there could be like some real temptation that comes in for like falling off the bandwagon today. This is also an obsessive energy. All right, here's what's interesting. Okay, so somebody could be obsessed with you. And this is bringing your vibration down. So for someone out there, and I feel like this is more like if you're a Gemini or possibly a Gemini rising, but could apply to any air sign because that's what we've asked for here. There could be somebody that has an unhealthy codependent type of attachment to you, and you need to like break that attachment. And that is just so, I'm a Gemini, and I literally just had a conversation about this exact circumstance. That is just very strange. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's a day where we could be really influenced by things that lower our vibration. Okay, so minding your thoughts, minding your vibration, taking frequent breaks of gratitude, anything to try to combat this type of energy, to keeping your emotions high in a space of joy, in a space of gratitude, will help to not like fall prey to this type of energy that is really coming in strong. This is a major energy, major arcana. So somebody out there needs to do some type of cord cutting or some type of Reiki or something like that. And look, if you are the obsessive person, you need to knock it off. Okay. I mean, there's just no easy way to say that. And again, I just had a conversation about this, and I don't usually get into this, but I've been doing readings for, 25 plus years. And what I see a lot of is people that are consider themselves spiritual, are on a spiritual path, and are struggling, with other things in life, or struggling in some way. And because they consider themselves so spiritual, they apply a spiritual reason to their struggles. Okay. And in some cases, that is true. In some cases, there could be an energetic, whatever reason. But there's just like an epidemic happening. And, and I don't mean to laugh, but there is just a real issue. I've seen just a tremendous influx of people who are having legitimate mental health issues. Okay, anxiety, panic, obsession, things of that nature. And what they need is to get the appropriate help for that. And instead, what they're doing is applying some spiritual reason to it. Like, I'm obsessing about this person because we have such a strong connection, something like that. And that may be true. You may have a very strong connection with someone, but you're also having legitimate mental health You know what? I'm just going to stop right there because it's not a popular conversation to have. If people are interested in some tough love around spirituality, let me know and I'll do separate videos. But this is obsession, okay? Whether you have a connection with someone or not, this is obsession. This is intrusive thoughts. This is, exhaustion. And this is, it's visceral, it's physical. All right. Okay. I'm going to stop there. All right. Fire signs. All major arcana. Like, there could be major change happening today. All right, Six of Cups. Okay, so if you're a fire sign, this is a bit, more of a positive energy, and it really is an amplification of the collective energy. So if you skipped ahead, do go back and watch the collective energy, because this is nostalgia. Okay, this is looking back on the past, looking at the good things. Um, but here's the deal, fire signs. If you are looking at the past through rose-colored glasses, this mo- world energy, okay, major arcana, major energy is coming in to say we need to look at things a bit more objectively, because there are some patterns, or there are some belief systems, or there are some things that we need to address in our energy from the past. Okay, so fire signs are particularly called to the past today. And this is appreciate the good things. Yes. Be very grateful for those things. Be in a sense of gratitude for those things. But also remember things objectively so that you can identify where there are things lingering in your energy that is lowering your vibration. Okay? So fire signs are nostalgic today. Okay, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And wow, all but one is a major arcana. All right, so if you are a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all right, you could be, wanting to keep to yourself today. The Hermit, this is a solitary card. It's a solitary energy. It's also an energy of wanting to find your way. So if you've been feeling lost, today there could be some insights that come in that at least give you some initial direction. Okay, because if we think about a lantern, it lights the path, right? He's holding a lantern, it lights the path. But a lantern is not lighting the entirety of the path. It only lights the next step or two. And then you take those steps and it lights the next step or two. So this is like baby steps. I just heard the words baby steps, but for many of you, this could be coming out of a solitary period with a little bit of direction. Okay, this could be that you're coming out of a period of reflection and you have a big goal, or you know what the end result is. So you've got Z, and you're not necessarily sure about how to get from A to Z, but you know some initial steps to take. Okay, this can be powerful clarity coming in for anybody who is on a spiritual journey, or I'm hearing like working around manifestation and things like that. There's some new awarenesses that are coming today or across the weekend, or you've recently come to some new perspectives or some new awarenesses about this is like about goals. They could be purely spiritual goals, but this feels more to me like goals that do have some type of tangible manifestation here in the 3D. So there is something to that, something that like you're passionate about, but there's also like a spiritual component or a component of healing, something of that nature. And we're coming out today or across the weekend with some acknowledgement about what the next steps are. Okay, we might not know all of them, but we know at least what the first few steps or the next few steps that we need to take are. Okay, major energy coming through for today. Breakthroughs could happen today for anyone, because there's just, I mean, it's just nuts. I mean, 4 out of the 5 cards are major arcana, including the collective energy is a major arcana. So we've just got major happenings here today. And we're seeing that in our thought processes today, and we're seeing that in our interactions with others today. And I mean, you saw that with me. I'm an air sign and I never rant, and I went on this rant during that message, so I apologize for that. But yeah, major things happening, cycles coming to a close, coming to awarenesses of cycles and what we need to do to close them, and coming back to reality, coming out of the clouds and back to reality for some of you. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Oh, by the way, doing a raffle, raffling off a private reading. So private readings are, they boil down to like about $5 a minute. So you can get your own live private reading with me. You can win it. Raffle tickets are $1. There's no limit to the number of tickets per customer. So you could end up getting like, $120, $200 reading for $1, for $1. So check that out. I'll link it. I will try to link it here in the description. But otherwise, major day here today. So sending lots of light and positive vibes your way. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you.